Hey guys, so this is the video for assignment number 2. You already created, or you should have created, your image T-chart, which was your assignment number 1. Then you're going to go to assignment number 2. This is where you're going to create the I notice or I read, think, and wonder chart. So that's this one right here. So as you can see, I just flipped over to the next page. I put the date at the top, read, think, and wonder. Once I do that, I'm gonna go to the next slide because I wanna show you guys. And here are the charts, and it says, click here for the lesson, have your charts ready to take notes. So once I have my charts ready, I'm gonna go to the lesson, click on it, and then it's gonna take me to the video, which is lesson 1, part 1. You will click on it, you will get started. We left off here where we were creating our let me pause this. Where we were creating the T-chart, right? You were writing your noticings or your observations and the questions that you had about the pictures. Then it's going to go on to reading the first page or the introduction of Gifts from the Gods. And then it's going to ask you to create this chart, the Rethink and Wonder chart, which is the one that I told you about. And we're going to be reading The Myth of Achilles' Heel. And it's from this book. Now, you don't have the book. If you want to, you can order it on Amazon. I got it there and I got it pretty quickly. You don't have to because there's going to be a copy here that she reads to you so you can follow along. The key is you got to follow along. If not, you're not going to know what to write. Okay. You could also just read it on your own because there's going to be a copy on here that you can just read it on your own. So she's going to tell you to set it up. You set up the chart. And then she's going to start reading. So I'm going to forward a little bit and she starts reading the story for you. As she is reading, you can just pause and say, oh, I read, and then you just write it on here. And what did this make me think of? Oh, it reminded me your think part is kind of the connections that you're making, right? Like, what does it remind you of? Does it remind you of something you've seen before? Did it make you think about, whoa, that's interesting for that character to do, right? Or I wonder why Achilles did whatever you find out that they did. So it's just for you to check your brain. Am I listening to the story? Am I understanding the story? And that is it. Again, you don't have to do this in Google Classroom. So don't go to Google Classroom trying to find an assignment to turn in. This is for you to take notes and to practice getting in the habit of taking notes, like some of you guys used to do it in the classroom already. And then on Wednesday, that's going to be your lesson. You're going to have to join me on a Zoom meeting, and we're going to talk about everything that we wrote in our notes. So you want to make sure that you're keeping track of that. Okay? Try your best. I know you will. And we will talk about it on Wednesday. Bye.